Best meditation is no meditation. There are many people who jump into Eastern spiritual practices. Some even take spiritual journeys to the East to find wisdom and learn how to correctly meditate. There are also many so-called spiritual gurus who have found ways to adapt, in most cases simplify, many different Eastern spiritual practices for the Western mind. There's nothing wrong with it, and it's great that we all have opportunity to learn from different cultures and use different spiritual practices to make our life better. However, there's one very important thing that is not being stressed enough. Many people treat meditation, visualization techniques, and other practices as panacea for everything. Many of them actually get so high on their meditation that they forget to enjoy living here on our planet. Yes, it is really fun and blissful to meditate and feel united with our cosmos. But what about finding happiness in actual living? One of the main reasons that Eastern gurus spent so much time in meditation was because they were trying to find answers to philosophical questions like who am I, what is the purpose in life, what is love, what laws govern our universe, etc. So if it is something that you want to do, then meditate away. But please keep in mind that spiritual teachers had to isolate themselves from the world and society to find those answers. It is much easier to find enlightenment when you don't have to deal with everyday problems of society. It seems that today we all have to find our own spirituality and answers to all those philosophical questions, but we have to do it without abandoning our life and society. Meditation is a great tool that helps us in the process of reaching enlightenment, and there are times when it is really needed. It really helps to clear your brain from the trash and fears that are in the way of realizing your potential. However, if you actually want to be involved in the process of creating a better world rather than just exist and meditate about it, then the best thing to do would be finding a trade that you can excel at or you're already a master of and start producing something through your creativity. The only true meditation is harmonious living through creation, joy, and evolution while realizing your potential that was given to you by nature. In other words, when you are using your creativity and producing something or providing a service, you are meditating with a surplus. Meditation itself is like pondering on the strategy that you should take in order to be successful and happy in your life. Tactics usually involves rationalizing and applying the things that you have discovered during your meditation. It is a rare case, however, when a person actually takes action. In most cases, people just go to another meditation to ponder some more on the actions that should be taken. In the end of the day, finding a way to effectively realize our potential is what makes us happy in this life. It is also very important to cherish this potential and direct it where it is truly needed. It seems that there is not much efficiency for personal potential in group meditations for greater good of the planet or sending love to those who are suffering. Unless, of course, being the organizer of such meditations is person's true calling. There is a much more effective way. Save yourself and thousands around you will be saved. You might think that this is ego talking. However, if you really think about it, there are two ways to change life. You can try to change everything that you consider wrong, which if you look deeper you will find a position of your own will and your pride talking. Or you can start by changing yourself within and be proactive only concerning the things that fall under your sphere of responsibility. Creatively realizing your own potential and taking proactive action in the field of your own responsibility saves a lot of time for you and for nature. Living in the creative process is the same as meditating together with nature while creating a better world. Best meditation is no meditation. If you enjoyed this video, scribe, please share it on Facebook or Twitter and visit www.lifescriptdoctor.com. Destiny leads the person who follows voluntarily, and those who resist are dragged by force.